Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to present our presentation about network infrastructure at a vocational high school. My name is Muhammad Fatih Nazaruddin as one of the author. This is our agenda for this presentation. We will be discussing about the background, the topology design, the software, hardware, and lastly, the budget. The use of technology has been a lifesaver for many people. With a variety of tools, we can deliver information anywhere and anytime. We use this information into our project to connect our topology together. The author will discuss about the design network system operation in school, the hardware and software used in designing this network infrastructure at a vocational high school, and lastly, there is the budget that is needed in order to build a functioning network in school.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Falahul Islam. In this section, I want to describe about network topology. Now, I will explain about the network topology at a vocational high school. Here, we use a tree topology, which is the result of a combination of bus topology and star topology. Tree topology is used for interconnection between hierarchies with different centers. On this slide, there are 5 gateways. First, the gateways that leads to the teacher room and the principal office use the IP address 192.168.40.1. The second, the gateway that leads to the IT room use the IP address 192.168.100.3. The third, the gateway that leads to the North Lab use the IP address 192.168.10.1. Fourth, the gateway that leads to the South Lab use the IP address 192.168.20.1. Fifth, the gateway that leads to the ESP modem use the IP 192.168.30.1. Well, the five gateways have different networks, but the five gateways can still be connected to each other because of the router. And then on this slide is a continuation of the network topology on the previous slide. The topology between the North Lab and the South Lab. The topology used is a star topology, generally using a hub or switch for connection between clients. In this picture, we can see all the computers and servers in each lab. The path leads to the switch, then from the switch to the main switch, so from the main switch to the router. In this slide, in this layer, we can see the floor plans of the vocational high school. We can see there is a highway, so there is a parking area, there is a entrance gate. So the first, in the south, we can see there is a teacher room, meeting room, and there is a classroom. So there is the stairs, and we can see also there is a IT room. So lab north, there is a canteen also. So in the south, we can see there is the aula, there is a south lab, there is a toilet, there is a principal room, and there is the classroom, there is the stairs also. And the middle, we can see there is the fields for all of students of vocational high school. Okay, maybe just this from me, and thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rachman. We will now get into the hardware list of the vocational high school. Firstly, the switch. It is used for connecting computers between computer labs. Next thing is the printer, which is used for printing documents. The third item is the UTP cable. It can be used to connect to network devices. Next, which is the router. It can be used to connect to multiple networks. And then, the PC server. It is used to save content and local data. Then lastly, the PC lab, which is the most essential requirement of the hardware. Next, we will get into the software that is used by the vocational high school that is essential to run hardware for things such as PC and the PC server. Firstly, which is Windows 10. It makes the computer system user-friendly by providing a graphical display and organizing information so that it can be easily accessible. Second is Microsoft Office 2019. It is a software which includes Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, etc. It is used for making and saving files. Then, last but not least, is Microsoft Server 2022. It runs the system's unit of service which is installed around the school. That is all for this presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
This is the total budget for our software and hardware. Our hardware is going to cost around about 600,000 rupiah, and our software is going to cost around about 200,000 rupiah. The total cost that will be needed in order to fulfill this budget is around about 850,000 rupiah. This is all that we could give in our presentation. We are sorry if there are any mistakes in the making of this presentation. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.